So the reason I like to stay in shape is very, very simple. It makes me better than you. And before you go crazy and click unsubscribe, or you start typing in the comments because you're a little geek and you're getting offended because a YouTuber, someone who's speaking to you online, is telling you the real reason why they like to do something, well, you'll understand. Like, see, the minute you actually admit why you want to do something and just be at peace with that, that's the minute you can go all in on pursuing the life you actually want to live in. I think so many people hide behind a deeper meaning. It's like, why did you get the tattoo? Well, I got it because I wanted the fucking tattoo, right? It's always your mom or your dad. It's like, what's the deep meaning behind it? It's always people with like an old dogmatic mindset, right? So understand this. Like, when it comes to getting in shape, you can actually want to be in shape because it makes you better. Makes you better than the average man. It, puts you in a category of one. That allows you to have that edge, have that status, have that element of respect, have that energy, to be able to walk into a fucking room and command an element of respect without even saying a word. It allows you to do so many things which average people would never really understand, or they want to understand but they're quite frankly lazy. They don't want to put in the work, and that's what holds them stuck, right? People respect those that are in shape because they know how hard it is to be in shape, maintain their shape, and operate 365 in an elite condition whilst, let's say, having a relationship, a business, being able to travel the world, all the things I get to do at this ripe old age of 28. And a lot of people will always look and think, he's had it easy, he's got great genetics, he must be on steroids. They're always going to have a reason, a justification, or something that has been built up in their mind because they actually lack the self-responsibility in their own life. And that's quite crazy, isn't it? When you sit back and understand that, it's like the reason you're not where you want to be is because you lack responsibility. And you might be watching this, you might be quote-unquote relatively successful, you might have money in your bank, you might drive a nice car, you might be working for a company or be building a company that you're very proud of, but something's missing, isn't it? You're not where you want to be physically or mentally. You've got a quiet agitation every single morning and evening, knowing when you've got a little small pocket of time to actually think about your current state of affairs, that you're not 100% happy with yours truly. You don't like how you look, you don't like how you feel, your energy's off, you hate looking at yourself in the mirror, you've got soft little belly, little scrawny arms, and you're misaligned from being the man you want to be in every single aspect. And I mean every single aspect. The way I look at fitness, the way I look at life, is it has to be across the board. There's no point just being jacked full of muscle if you're flat out broke and you're an idiot, a retard. There's no point. It doesn't work. You need to be full circle. And there's also the understanding that you can't just have the money and the cars and the watches and the success if you look like a bag of shit. So that's why you have to blend body and business synergistically, and that allows you to operate across life, relationships and results in a far better place, because you don't feel like you're in a state of lack anymore. And this is the thing, to get out of a state of lack you need to work very, very hard. It's like you've been digging this hole for yourself for so long, getting deeper and deeper and deeper and further away from your potential, which is on the surface, that you've dug yourself such a deep, dark, meaningless hole that it's going to take a lot of fucking effort to climb out of it. And a lot of people choose comfort at the bottom of the hole rather than the effort which is required to climb out of the hole and see what life could really look like if they were to pursue their North Star mission, vision and purpose, which is becoming undeniable of yourself, right? I always speak about this. Destroy average, become undeniable. What does that mean? Well, what are your average habits? What time are you waking up? How much water are you drinking? What bullshit people do you hang around with? What supplements do you take? Do you even train? Or is it a half-arsed attempt in the gym that you give it? Your nutrition's all over the place. Your standards with your relationship, your social life, your network, your finances, they're fucked, right? But people are more comfortable sitting with all the fucked habits because they know they can control the fucked habits, rather than changing course, putting in more effort, becoming more financially literate, exiting or starting a better quality relationship, dialing in their macros, getting their bespoke supplements dialed in so their health, energy, and performance is through the roof, following through on a structured, consistent, low friction training split that allows them to build a world-class physique, Greek god, marbled, vascular, jacked. Doing all the things, it's fucking hard sometimes, right? But that's why I do it. Because it is hard. And that's why so many other guys won't do it. And if you want to be cut from a different cloth, you've got to do the hard things. Choose your hard. Right? Because it's a hard life no matter what. It's a hard life no matter what. So I would rather be exposed to choosing my own hard based upon my own personal wants. Because I know what I want. I want the utmost best for myself. I am selfish. I am inherently selfish. And I will do anything every single day to move myself forward towards my goals. And a lot of you guys are too selfless. But you can't actually be selfless unless you're selfish. Get your shit squared off first. Stop trying to save everyone. Stop having this God complex around you. You're not that important. And you're probably quite useless when you're not on top of your own self, when you're not filling your own cup up first. So why do you think you're so important that you can be of benefit to anyone else if you're not of benefit to society and your own self? You can't benefit fuck all when you actually are the one in the need of benefit. You know, you gotta look sharp. You gotta dial in. You gotta build a physique. You gotta not only that, but manage the business, manage the relationships. You gotta manage everything to such a high regard and standard as a man in this life we are all living. Otherwise, your competition will steamroll you. You will be classed as a victim. You will be classed as a pessimist. And you will always live and serve a very judgy sort of persona in your life. You'll just always be judging things. All the things that you gave up on. All the things that you want but don't want to admit that you want. All the people who drive the nice cars, have the body. You always will find a reason as to why you can't have it and they have it because of some magical fucking reason, right? But that's where everything is fucked, right? That's where everything's flawed, because until you actually know what you want and pursue that with confidence every single day, you will always find a reason as to why you don't want it. So, short and sweet from me today. If you actually know what you want and you're ready to move forward with it, there's going to be a link below in the description. Hit that link. Me and you can chat on WhatsApp, see exactly where you're at, where you want to go, what we now need to do to get you there, and find the best pathway and solution to get you winning in every single aspect. The time is now, guys. The time is now. I'm going to go crack on, do some work before enjoying a lovely Saudi Arabia evening. And I'll see you in the next one. As always, much love.